Okay, right here live. Hello, this is Benny Baby Boy. Uh, just here for my verification video. Um, well, in this initial YouTube channel, I'm going to be discussing uh, what content we were viewing on on YouTube. We are going to be going over um, wrestling, music, sports, live events, and about maybe in a couple of days I'll discuss about my review of WrestleMania 41. Um, we're also going to talk about stuff that's going on in the world and of the world and for the world. Could be talking about music and what type of sorry, I had to adjust my headset. Um, talk about stuff of the upcoming future for music industry and eventually help getting started with my music career. Um, yeah, that's really all we got going on. I have a TikTok account which I do post on a weekly basis of my karaoke lives. I do karaoke at Betty's Big Country Dance Hall in Caddo Valley, Arkansas, which is free admission, no cover charge. Uh, Anybody could show up, but I usually go up there for the karaoke. Sorry, so you have to get used to doing stuff the opposite way on a camera. So yes, we're possibly going to be heading over to Caddo Valley this Friday, weather permitting. I will be performing some songs on the karaoke stage, and hopefully I'll be able to post the videos at a later time. This is like I said, this is my first YouTube video. Talk about what we're going to be going over in the YouTube world. This is my first YouTube channel. Um, I'm a big wrestling fan. I love the sport of wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was 5, and I follow coverages covering from the 60s all the way up to current events. We will be talking and going over and reviewing stuff from all of those eras, even before the golden era with Hulk Hogan. We'll be going over Attitude Era. We'll be going over the Ruthless Aggression era, the PG era, which is possibly coming back soon. All thanks to the 17th time world champion, John Cena. Thank you for taking us back 10 years. Other than that, yeah, we're going to be talking about WrestleMania, what went down at WrestleMania. And WrestleMania, it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad. The main event of night 2 was very, very, very depressing to watch. It was not what I would expect out of both competitors. Both competitors, I mean, yeah, you could say they gave it their all, but they could have brought a little bit more to the table, if you know what I mean. I'm not a John Cena fan at all. I mean, I love his movies. I loved him in Peacemaker and his brief time in Fast and Furious, but as far as in the ring is concerned, I'm not all impressed. So, but I do respect of his reasoning why he is going this way in wrestling. I mean, I follow him, but I'm not a fan. So, but I just say he's just going through a casual midlife crisis, in my opinion. So that's all I'm going to say right now. I'm going to say the rest for it for my review of WrestleMania 41. I believe it had its ups, but I believe by far this was the worst WrestleMania I've ever watched in my whole entire 20 years of being a fan is concerned. I absolutely it was the absolute worst WrestleMania I've ever watched, in my opinion. They could have done a lot better. It's like they gave all the heels the championship, pretty much all the heels that were concerned, um, championships. Like, I'm happy for Jacob Fatu winning the U.S. title, but since him being a heel, I mean, people like it's like Scott Hall would always say, "God bless his soul." You know, can't go wrong with being the bad guy. So, and everybody loved him for it. So I guess that's why they're kind of giving this a push. But I believe I just watched the Busted Open podcast. Shout out to all of those guys, um, Daleka, Tommy, Bully Ray, and Mark Henry. Shout out to all those guys over there. They do an amazing job, amazing podcasts with those guys. And I fully agree with I mean, I totally agree with him. We are back in the PG era of wrestling. It's like going back the timeline, and I was shocked too, man. Whenever The Rock didn't even show up, you have him storyline, then he's out, and then he's back in the storyline at Elimination Chamber. But whenever it came down to it, he didn't show up at WrestleMania. Like, are you in or are you out of the storyline? What's going on with that, Rock? I love you, but and you kind of know this more than I do. But whenever you're in a storyline, you can't just leave the storyline that you've already started. It can't go both ways. You can't be in or out. You just got to be in and to stay in, or just completely drop it. Is in the room still, and I'm just doing my first YouTube video, and yeah. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts right now for that WrestleMania. But I gotta give a big shout out to the Yeet Meister um, for winning the world heavyweight champion. Uh, Jay Uso. God, what a ride for that man. God, what a ride for him. Shout out again to Jey Uso. Definitely deserves it. Love to see how long he could keep the title. Love to see what's going to happen on Raw tonight, which is actually going on right now. I'll get you more on that as soon as it develops on my reviews for Monday Night Raw. Um, Now, in the music industry, um, I like listening to all types of different genres. We'll be talking about all genres. I'm not excluding any genre. I'm talking Latino, talking Christian, talking rap, talking reggae, country music, of course. Um, and since I'm going to be eventually coming on to the music scene pretty soon, my music is going to be focusing on country and gospel. Those are the two genres I'm going to be going into. Um, Other than that, there's nothing much really that I could talk about. Other than this is my verification video. Uh, I will leave some links, and we're also going to be doing some reactions to YouTube videos down on the side. Um, just like I said, I'm going to try to keep this as family friendly as possible. Um, I will try to age restrict my my more or less adult fans on here from ages 18 and older, I will age restrict those and try to leave out most cuss words. So other than that, I will be uploading soon. I'll probably be uploading a reaction video later on tonight. But until then, this is Benny Baby Boy. Um, and I will see you in the later future. Good night and God bless.